This is the start of my Ficus bonsai. I've been growing it from a little cutting from my other ficus tree, and today I'm going to prune this a little bit, and I'm also going to add in some other cuttings that I've been growing in some water into this, and also upsides in the pot as well, because it's going to be a lot more plants in here. My vision for this is to create this into a bonsai, almost getting all of the stems to fuse together to form an interesting looking trunk, something that can thicken up quite quickly and also resemble a really old aged ficus tree. And that's exactly what we're going to do. This has been growing in some soil for maybe about a year or so, so I'm going to up pot it, take it out of this pot and put it into a much larger pot, which is almost double the size, and add in these cuttings that I've been growing in water for the same amount of time as those ones. So let's get going. I've unpotted this plant and I've mixed the soil in here. In here we've got some pon mainly, and that's made up of zeolite, some perlite. I don't think there's any perlite actually. It's got some pumice and some leca maybe. Mix that in here. Also put in some tree fern fiber for some aeration. When I took these plants out of the pot, I noticed a couple of things. One, this extra stem here is actually growing off of the same plant, the same shoot. And I also noticed that it has a massive root here, so that's really interesting. And this one is not bad either. So we can definitely do something interesting here. So this is the water propagation. If we take that out, look at all of those roots. That is a lot of roots. There are loads and loads of roots in here. We've got 4 plants, 4 cuttings in here. So all looking quite good. I really like the spread on this one. That could be quite interesting. All of them have a really nice spread on the root base there. So you can definitely do something really cool with them, but I think I'm still going to go for the clump style. So I'm going to try to intertwine these as much as possible. We definitely won't need all of those roots. It's just going to make our lives harder. So we'll just cut these off. Quite hard to cut off actually. Okay. One of the things I want to do is I want to cut this tree back a bit actually. I think it's way too vigorous. Cut it back to about here. Okay. I'm going to cut this one back as well. I'm going to cut that one back till around here. And then these ones I'm going to intertwine. I want to kind of knot them together so that they're encouraged to grow as one clump. So as much as possible, I will try to do that. Okay, that's quite interesting. If I can rotate this one out a bit to encourage them to sort of grow together. I'm going to get a bit of a plant cable here. And we're just going to interlock that together. Get some soil in the base here. And then we just want to backfill that like so. So there we have it. It's all potted up. We'll let that grow for another year or so before we do any more work on it. And that's it. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep planting.